Shalom. All praises to the Most High. Hawa. Hey, I was watching this video yesterday. There was this young brother on there. He likes to do a lot of traveling, right? And he was talking about how he's traveled like all these places all over the world, and he lives in America. So when he goes to travel and stuff, he noticed like people in these other countries and whatnot, they just seem a lot happier than Americans, right? People are more gathering in the street, doing things, and just, happier, living a less stressful life than we are over here in America, right? And he notices like when he comes back home, how people look depressed, and he'll ask somebody like, hey, how you been doing? And they'll be like, man, just maintaining. And everybody just seems like they just trying to survive out here in America, right? So everybody's in a rat race, right? And so I noticed, like, I watched it for a while, and I noticed he didn't say anything like about the Most High or talk about, the Creator. Like he didn't say anything about that. So, like, when you watching people, just make sure, if they don't say anything about Hawaii, then they're not really getting it. Like, they get it, but they don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Because everything has to do with Hawaii. Like, that's how you bring it all together, right? That's how you get an understanding, overstanding of what's going on. So, yeah, he was saying, like, it seems like people are just more stressed out and depressed and miserable over here. And so I'm thinking, like, man, you're probably right about that, but you just don't understand what's going on, what time it is. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand where you at. Because over here in America, this is the land of the Khans. This is the land of the promised land. This is the holy lands over here. This is where everything like pretty much sparked off at. This is where it all went down at. And you got to take it back to the time of Moshe, right? When Moses was getting ready to redeem or rescue, the children from Egypt, Mizraim, right? But before Moshe got the children free, the Pharaoh was putting harder and harder tasks on the Israelites. He was making everything harder and oppression, and he started increasing the slavery, and he just made everything harder. And this is where we at right now. We almost at that time of redemption, but before we get there, everything is going to get harder. It's just like back then. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing new under the sun. It's the same thing that's going on right now today. And so, they know who we are. They know who they got over here in America. Yeah, the children of Israel are scattered about, but over here is the homeland. And even Hitler himself said, yeah, America has God's jewels, right? So yeah, things are going to get harder, man, but you just got to know that it's getting harder for a reason, because we coming to the end, right? We getting ready to get rescued by Hawaii, all right? And only Hawaii, right? And a lot of people, I see that they get it, but they don't get it. Like a person, like I see a lot of dudes online and whatnot, they know a lot. They got a lot of good, points, but they missing that one key element, and that is commandment number 1. You serve Hawaii only, right? All right? Only Hawaii, the creator of everything. You're not going through no sun. You're not going through no none of these other names. It's only Hawaii. right? And that's the one thing that they missing. That's the one thing that they don't get. Like, they'll get everything else, but that one key element, the most important thing, they don't get. And it's baffling. But, many are called and few will answer. So a lot of people have already been called, but they don't want to answer. Or they can't see past that stumbling block. But for those that are out here and serving Hawaii and keeping the commandments, right? We know what time it is. We know what's going on right now. Things are gonna get worse. Yeah, that's life, whatever. But if you overcome, right, then you know the reward that is ahead. You know what you're doing it for. Therefore, this life, this hardship that you're going through right now, is nothing. It's nothing compared to the greater picture of what's to come, right? All right. Go back and check Joel chapter 2, right? Talking about the end times, the day of Hawaii. But yeah, that's where we at right now. And a lot of people, they can get everything else. They can understand how the church is wicked. They can understand this and that, but they're missing that one thing that they won't let go. And that's that stumbling block. That's that devil energy. That's that devil spirit. That, you know what I'm saying? That they don't understand that one part. And that's why some of us are here to help those who will listen, that will answer that call. So, just understand we get into that time, things are going to get harder. But just keep holding on, man. Keep serving Hawaii, keeping the commandments. You're going to be good. All right? I'm going to holler back at y'all soon. Shalom.